And why go straight for fucking people's info?
I'm screaming.
I'm gonna
Oh, don't go.
Yeah, well, I'm
gonna
matching
hop down.
energy because I remember your energy that you used to have up in this shit.
I'm gonna
Can I
hop
get a big
down. I
box,
will
please?
not share a space with Tekla. She's
Bye.
disgusting.
Can I get a big box, please?
Disgusting. Why? What's disgusting? What's disgusting?
Everybody.
But I'll go ahead and leave.
Oh, can I get a big box, please? Because she just ran. She knows.
Fuck Moonbeam.
Why'd she run?
Sorry. I'm sorry. Better days.
So why is Rissa looking up everything? So why? Where's Moonbeam at? Moonbeam, take a box. Tell me why Rissa is looking up everything. Why is all this looking up being blamed on Bougie by all of you? When me of all people has proof that Bougie's not the one looking people up, it's been Rissa the whole time. Leather is also known for it too. So is Mallory. So I'm the first one to say fuck Bougie, but I'll also be the first one to be like, yeah, my bad. I was wrong about that shit. Bougie was not the one looking everybody up. It was Rissa the whole time.
Florida Man, do you want me to send you these screenshots that I just received where Moonbeam is talking about Monster?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, 1 second. Where do you want them sent?
Discord is fine. Thank you.
Okay, yep, then take a look.
I believe Rissa has been looking them up while she's been at work. She lied and said that she hurt her thumb and is on disability now. I don't even know if she has a job. I don't know. I don't know anything about Rissa. I've never looked her up.
You notice every time Marissa gets caught up, she goes, I didn't look anyone up. I was simply having a conversation through text with a friend of mine who I thought was a friend. Also, Lippy Gloss, I ain't coming for you, girl. I'm responding to you in the chat. You keep, talking about how Bougie is or how this person is or how Moonbeam is. That's exactly how Shannon and Megan are.
So I'm not going to show those gross ass text messages and what Moonbeam said about Monster. Monster, if you want to get a hold of me on Discord, I'll send them right to you. And it'll be your choice if you want to show them. It doesn't have any of her personal information, but it's kind of gross.
If you want to big box me real quick.
No. We're not doing her no favors and keeping anything secret. We're gonna show it. So go ahead. We'll all take a little peek together.
Okay.
Well, Monster, I think it's because it's
insulting.
Yeah.
That's all.
It's
if
what?
You're okay with it,
insulting to you.
Oh, listen. Somebody that looks like that could never. I'm just gonna say that.
Fair enough. Let me get them ready.
This is a all of them type of thing, not just one. Bougie looked up people as well for fun, like fucking weirdos. And
There
because
is a
Bougie's not on the app on her main account, because she's on a troll account, best believe that. But because she's not on her main account, it's easy for all of them, Leather, Shannon, Moonbeam, everybody to throw the blame on her. But if you think about it, when Bougie comes back on her main account, all of a sudden, Moonbeam, Leather, not really Leather, but Moonbeam, Shannon, Megan, all of them throw the blame on Rissa and Mallory. At the end of the day, it's all of them going back and forth, passing shit out.
Actually, in your face, I'm not.
actually trying to get stuff done today too. God damn it.
That's what I want to say. That I have not seen. I've seen Rissa in people's lives, but like every time I question her, she fucking dodges it. Here's my thing. I highly doubt that my criminal record and my home deed is on the same page when you're looking me up. Like she tried to claim to Ratina when Ratina was asking her, she said, I just was scrolling down. That's me scrolling. No, I highly doubt those are going to be on the same page. They went digging is what they did and paid for it. So it wasn't public. OG got out the box. She can say that this is OG's chopped receipts, but there ain't no way that OG chopped this receipt. No way at all that she just put Carissa's name in the top at all.
There's a lot of them like that. All of them are like that. All of them
OG,
have that
can you
layout.
answer a question? Please. Are you still speaking to Bougie? OG.
Can I get a big box real quick?
I'm sorry, what?
They're all asking because they are saying that you are still speaking to Bougie.
Yep, I started speaking to Bougie as of last night. There's somebody else in that conversation to see exactly what's going on because I was asked to get receipts.
That somebody else is me. I'm also talking to Bougie, so they're fucked.
Okay, well, that's what they're asking.
Yep.
Okay.
I just
That's why I
y'all
said
have a
her-
great day.
That's why I said
Hey,
remember
don't tell
everything.
Bougie though. Tell Bougie though, for real. When like she, oh God, I don't even know. She's one person. Let me tell you, me and her. I've been saying me and her go way back. Not because we sat together, but because we couldn't. Like I couldn't stand her from day one. But after IO got my information or whatever, I was on live screaming how he couldn't get it because it was expunged. Well, she then showed that yes, it's on a third party app or whatever. After that, I told her just a little bit, not everything, not all the details and everything, but I did tell her some things about my DB, right? So when Rissa sent her that information, Bougie would write me while I would be on live about dumb shit, like dumb shit. I would green screen it, show everybody, whatever. Anyways, she had no problem reaching out to me then. Yet when Rissa sent her my shit, she didn't say anything, nothing, knowing that Rissa and Mallory both have done fucked up shit to people, have put people in situations and predicaments in real life. Yet she didn't tell me nothing. And I want to know why. Because at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck if we like each other or not. Bitch, you knew just a little bit. You were trying to give me resources. Like you fucking knew. And you
One
knew
second,
my
Holly.
information was in the hands of them. Then Mallory's claiming that that Bougie sent her my information, and then Mallory admitted that she sent the first page to Rissa and Joyce. Like she knew, she fucking knew.
So 1 second, Holly. So I'm going to go to the next screenshot. This is between Moonbeam and Bougie. People can judge all they want, but hey, Poison Smoke. How else? Bougie's done. She don't give a fuck. The good, the bad, the ugly, all of it's coming out.
So where is she to have it all come out? Why are you guys being the ones to put it all out? She did the same thing. This is all I'm saying. You guys ain't dumb. OG, Florida man, y'all motherfuckers been around. Y'all ain't dumb. So I know you guys seen when a lot of this shit first started coming out and Moonbeam and Leather were live trying to answer for her. And then when Megan held that live and Bougie was in there, and then Me Monster and Ratina went up there, she dipped out and they all had to answer the questions for Bougie. And we're getting frustrated because why was Bougie gone? And we kept asking the question, why did Bougie run? She's the one that's got to answer these questions. And now you guys are over here showing the proof and things like that she sent to you for you guys to show. Where is she at? Why does this fall on y'all?
Not only that, but did y'all fucking forget that she ran all over the app telling people I threatened her goddamn life and that she was going to get a restraining order on me, and none of that was true. It was just to get my information. What?
That is all accountability that she has to take. I'm not responsible for Bougie or Bougie's actions, but people want the truth. It's going to come out.
Right. And I get you're showing it, and I get that. But where is she? Why is it falling? Not that it's falling on you guys, but in a way it is. Why?
So I was in here listening, and I heard Moonbeam say, I've never asked for Monster's information. And that clicked with me, and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, Florida man, weren't we just told last night that Moonbeam did? And so I went to...
So why is it falling on me? It's because Moonbeam is in every fucking live being like, oh, I'm not a bad person. And I've been telling everybody that she is for the longest time. And people are like, well, we want to accept Moonbeam. Okay, accept her. But here's the truth.
Can you get Bougie in here?
I mean, I feel like we could do that without making Bougie look innocent, though, Florida man. That's all I'm saying, because that bitch ain't. She definitely...
I didn't say she was innocent. I'm just saying she's not as guilty as I once thought. And I also will say that, when Megan and Shannon and Moonbeam and Mallory and Rissa, they all want to go and throw all of the blame onto Bougie. That's bullshit, because they're all guilty too. They're all
exactly.
Guilty.
I've been saying that.
All I want to say is there's a lot of people here that I care about. When is enough enough? When does it end? Give me a chance. When does it end? When somebody's life is on your hands? On their hands, on whoever is doing this? You guys are not just doing it to that person. You're doing it to their household. You're doing it to where children are involved. You're doing it to where other families live. It is so scary. When is enough enough?
I mean, we're getting to the energy for energy stage. You know what I'm saying, Blue Sapphire? And unfortunately...
I know, Mama, and I'm so sorry.
Unfortunately, for them, not me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I love you. But I get it.
It doesn't end when you got Mallory and Rissa lying about
it's not going to end.
Well, Florida man.
This is my
Florida
thing. Florida man and OG. Okay, you are still talking to Bougie, right? Okay, last week Bougie was shit. Now we're getting receipts from Bougie, so that makes her somewhat less innocent. She doesn't get a pass.
I never.
And OG, you're going to get drugged for this shit too, because you're putting yourself in the middle. And we talked about this.
Also, Florida man, Bougie was in a box. Rissa was in the chat, and questions were getting asked, and Bougie was putting it on Rissa. You think Rissa got in a box and said, "No, that's not true. No, this ain't true. No, that's not true." No, she didn't. But then when Bougie's in the hiding, Mallory and Rissa double down and throw it all on Bougie. That's what they keep doing, is what I keep saying. But yet we got people like Robert and Broken Cran claiming that it's both sides, claiming that it's, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody's guilty.
It is both sides. It is both sides, though.
Where's the both sides?
Let me say something. I personally have seen where Bougie's side has asked for Holly Mae's information and Monster's information, which I thought was astronomical, because I never believed that they did anything to warrant anybody looking for their information at all. But I have seen proof on both sides where
who's the
that shit has come into play.
Who's the ones from over here? I'm asking.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely asking. I've been genuinely asking since Robert's Live. Who from over here, other than you contacting Mallory's family and Mitten?
I contacted Mallory's mother. And all I did was send her a video of Mallory talking on her mother. I said nothing else. I literally disclosed no personal information, none of that. I have never actually, other than, and I will 100% admit this, other than 100%ly showing Wasty Casey's fucking information when that shit went down, that is the only thing I did because I was upset about him showing personal conversations, which I still have never shown personal conversations between me and Wasty Casey. That was the one thing I was upset about.
But my point is who from over here?
Girl, you would be fucking amazed at the amount of information that gets passed around on Pastor Petty's side of the fucking clock. I have gotten so much info that I didn't even ask for, mind you. People just sent it to me. I have gotten Virgo Queen, her husband's fucking G Units, that other dude, the little short dude, the Florida man. What's the dude that you did in the backpack on the car seat?
Who did that?
God's information. Like, I have gotten so much information that I've never even asked for. But I have seen people actually ask for Holly Mays and Monster's information, which Monster and I have never had a fucking issue with. And hopefully we still don't, other than the current Pastor Petty shit. I have never talked about bad or anything about Monster, but I have seen people ask for her information. Okay, and the fact that Bougie, I was Bougie's number one target just because I was Pastor Petty's mod.
Who was sending you the stuff?
There was a good list of at least 10 people sending me stuff.
Who are they? Because I'm about to block them. I don't do that. I don't want no part of that.
If you want to send me a message, Holly Mae, if you want to send me a message on the back end, I'm not willing to publicly do that because I don't have any actual issues with them.
Right, but I don't do private conversations, especially with shit like that. I just don't. I don't.
Okay, I will say that there is somebody that everybody else went after for a little bit. On the Latina side, I'm just gonna say that.
What does
maybe it'll give you a clue.
It doesn't. I'm Latina. It doesn't.
Well, I mean, on the Latina side, on Pastor Petty's, where she got kind of ousted, and then she was helping me with the shit with. So last night, Smashley got blamed for looking up Sassy, the one that faked unalived, right? I straight out said in that live that it was not Smashley that was looking up that information. It was me. I was strictly only looking up information to prove that she didn't unalive, and I never released any personal information about her, just the facts that she did not unalive. But it was not, and Smashley and I do not get along right now. We are not friends. But I wasn't about to let her go down for that shit either when I'm the one that fucking started that quest. Because I never believed that she unalived with the way that shit went down.
So who's the one who's the people sending you information about people?
I have quite a few of them, girl. It's not
who
just
is it?
one.
They need to be outed too. Shit, they ain't, you know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. They don't openly out people. They backhandly out
them.
People.
That's them. You brought it here in a box live on a public platform. I'm asking how is it both sides? And you came up here and said that it is both sides.
All right.
So I'm asking from who? And so are people in the chat.
If somebody wants to message me on the back end, I will say, but I'm not going to say it on live because this person never did nothing to me.
Right, but Sunshine, at the same time, they are putting you in the middle by bringing it to you.
No, because I never outed the information either. They gave it to me, but I never outed it. Other people outed it. So I don't know if they're the ones that gave them the information or other people, because there's so many shitty ass fucking people on here.
Yeah.
Remember, she said 10 people, so when you DM her, accept no less than 8.
There's no less than 8 people that have given me information on a lot of people. Got Virgo Queen, her husband, fucking G Unit.
You don't think she deserves to know who's giving her information to you?
they're all different people. That's the thing, though, is they're all different.
Have you told any of those people that you have their information?
Yeah, Virgo Queen definitely knows that I'm the one. Well, Virgo Queen knows that I got her information and knows that I passed it to Pastor Petty. Virgo Queen also knows of some other stuff that got passed to me that I passed to Pastor Petty, like Samantha's photo, shit like that. I have always been super open and honest about that kind of shit when it comes to concern. But some of the shit that has never come to light, I just don't fucking talk about because it's not worth talking about, because even though the information is out there, it hasn't gotten out there publicly.
Okay, can you send me the names? Just send me the names.
I'll message you, Holly Mae.
I don't understand why you're passing along information.
I don't. That's the thing, as I normally don't pass along information.
You just said that you passed information to Pastor Petty.
I don't want I don't want nobody's information. I want the names that sent it to you. That's it.
I agree with that. I would never pass along the information. I'm not going to be like Megan and Shannon.
You just said that you passed along information to Pastor Petty twice.
The only one I ever passed it along to was Pastor Petty.
Well,
I just sent you a message. You can send me the names while we're in the box.
One, I'm going to tell you straight out, for one, he asked for it.
It doesn't matter. You say no.
You can send me the names while we're in the box.
You also pass along intimate photos to Petty.
I mean, you know what? This is where I stand. 3/4 of y'all fucking hate me anyway, so I don't give a fuck. I am not gonna fucking put people's information out there that's not already out there that was passed along to me. Virgo Queen knows that her information and her husband's, God's, and Samuel's was passed along to me. She already knows that. I did have a conversation with her about that. The people whose information was passed along to me, I did let them know.
I got a question. Are you the reason why, like, Samuel got looked up and that got pinned on him when he is innocent in that?
No, not at all. I got past that information after the fact.
Can you just send me the names?
Samuel is innocent, right?
Is Indian Outlaw supposed to be in here?
I
wants attention.
I don't know him.
Wait a minute though. Indian Outlaw or whatever, he got fucking he had a wellness check done on him from Bougie and her people.
That was Calhoun.
She was all up in that.
That was Calhoun.
Bougie was in on it. Bougie was there.
I might have some stuff coming to disprove that. That was Calhoun. I did ask about that because when I asked Indian Outlaw to play the clip where she admitted it, he played some weird clip where they were talking about it, but nobody admitted to it.
No, I think she was in a text because even Petty showed text. I thought I didn't even know I did not know Bougie was in all that she was in. Because the way that Bougie puts it out is that she came to the app, went to slots, and then got into it with slot. I didn't know that she's everywhere with.
Some people that get this information just go around spreading it.
Can you just send me the
Jocelyn just said, why not out them? Because not everybody that has given me some of this information has done it maliciously. They receive this information because even if they didn't ask for it, it got sent to them. And they're like, I don't know why this got sent to me or what it was about. I'm going to send it to you. And then I just let it lay dormant because honestly, it didn't fucking involve me or have anything to do with me.
Can you send me the list of the
Monster's information? I've never had an issue with Monster. I let that shit fucking lie, dude. Nobody that I know of that even said this shit to me that asked for that information knows Monster's information. So I don't honestly even know if her information is out there. I just know that it has been asked for. I do know Holly Mae's information did get released, but only after the fact all y'all did.
Why weren't you brought up?
Can you send me the list of the people that sent you stuff?
I was Bougie's number one target.
When Robert said our side, why did he not say you and Mittens? Why?
What do you mean, Mittens? I didn't have a fucking coalition with Mittens.
I'm not saying you did. We are saying people that go real life. When Robert said people on our side that go real life, why weren't you and Mittens brought up?
I have no idea.
Well, here's a better question, Broken. Why the fuck was Retina brought up? How about that?
I don't know.
All my information
You guys
was
used her as an example, and for what reason is beyond me.
So were you not brought up, Ms., because you're Robert's friend?
No, Robert has nothing to do with any of this, just so y'all know.
Can you send me the list of the people that sent you stuff? You could do it while we're in the box. I just sent you a message while I was in the box.
So, Ms., were you a mod in that live also?
I was the one that deleted and blocked Dalton from that live.
And muted people?
No, I only muted Dalton, and that was it, and blocked him.
Wait a minute, Thumper. They weren't brought up. Her or Mittens weren't brought up because they were too.
Are you kidding me?
Because they were both moms.
No, it's not because they were mods. It was because you guys were using Retina and pointing the fingers at Retina.
I had nothing to do with Retina.
Not you.
Okay.
Not you. I'm talking about Robert and Broken.
I was gonna say,
why would they have to be called out? Why would they be called out if the whole beginning of the live started on naming and pointing fingers at Retina?
I have no idea, because honestly, like the shit said before I came clean about the Mallory Retina shit, I didn't even know Retina. We were not friends. I literally have no relationship with Retina. I have no acknowledgement of her past, anything like that at all. Other than she was in trouble and I didn't want her to get in trouble for something that I said. That was the only acknowledgement I had with Retina. The only thing I did in Robert's live was block and mute Dalton because I fucking hate him. Honestly, that was it. I was drinking that night. I blocked and deleted him. I wasn't even there for the whole fucking live. Just so you guys know. Boogie, let me off the hook for what? I am so open and honest with the shit I do. Let me off the hook for what?
For going real life?
I went real life with Mallory and I went real life with Casey. And I have talked to both of them and apologized. Those are the two people I went real life with.
Mallory, you should never apologize to. Fuck her. She's dirty. Guilty. Everybody's guilty, for sure. But everybody is pushing all the blame off on Bougie. And I'm not saying Bougie is innocent. I'm just saying everybody is guilty.
Yep.
If you want the information or you don't want the information, any information that I get will be redacted, of course.
Florida man, you can contest to this too. Look, we are not friends, but the one thing I've always done is been honest with all y'all.
Can you send me the list, please?
From the cash apps to the fucking going real life, the one thing I have always done has taken accountability for my actions. Absolutely.
It's okay.
Even from saying I'm scared of Florida man and I don't want to get involved with like Florida man and Skittle shit, which is why I dropped that shit. I have always been honest about what I do on
why
here.
Are you screaming? And why are you talking over people? Stop it. One at a time, or I'm going to drop your ass from the box.
Drop me.
You don't need to scream.
Here, I'll drop myself. You're
Jesus
welcome.
Christ. Be fucking civil.
Don't forget to send Holly Mae the list.
You know, one more thing that you guys all got to understand. Bougie's sending out these receipts or whatever to prove her innocence or prove that other people were involved in dirty and all that thing. All that's doing is yet again passing out more information to more people. Real shit.
I get everything redacted. I don't want anybody else's information. I don't need it. I don't know how the narrative went around that I look everybody up, but I don't. I just get
Florida man. Hold on, give me 1 second since Mallory's listening. Mallory, you ain't innocent here either. You were giving out information to Joyce and Rissa. Also, Rissa, you were looking people up. There's proof of that. We all have that. We've all shown that. And I highly fucking doubt that my fucking criminal record and my home deed were on the same damn page. You fucking lying ass bitch.
You got to give her time in between Cheeto crunches so she hears your whole sentence.
Oh, I know. They turn me down every time I'm up, yet scream I'm a liar.
That's Mallory.
Is she listening? Mallory, are you listening?
No, she turned me down. She turned me down.
Aww.
She was listening to Florida Man and then turned me down, right? When I said, hold on, Florida Man.
That's rude.
So everybody's guilty. All of them are. I'm not saying Bougie is innocent, but I'm saying, you know what? I get all the stuff redacted. I am not going to get any of y'all's personal information because I don't want it. I don't need it. If I have a problem with any of it, I'll approach you in the DMs and be like, hey, I've got a problem. That's how it works. That's how it works with me. So if I've never approached you in the DMs and be like, hey, there's a small problem here, then we're good. But if I'm told like, hey, this is this block here is Holly Mae because I can't see the information, I will message Holly Mae directly. I'm not going to go on a live and green screen it. That's going to be Holly Mae's choice to go green screen it.
Thank you, Robin.
It'll be y'all's choice whether you want to release the text messages for yourself because y'all want answers and they're here and they're going to be here. Bougie has her own accountability to take. I'm the first one to say fuck Bougie.
Mallory, I'm gonna need you to look at Retina's stuff a little bit deeper and learn how to fucking read shit. Cause again, I didn't lie about shit. You don't know the situation of Retina's background. Clearly, you didn't read it right.
I love that she thinks I listened to her. But at the end of the day, your answers are here because Bougie's over it. She's telling on all of them because they want to try to pin it all on her. And I was willing to have a conversation with her. And not just to force her to give information over. I actually spoke to her. I actually heard her out. I actually heard her side. She's more than willing to be honest about the stuff she did and why she did it. And that's all I can say about it. It is up to y'all to accept it, deny it, decline it, keep fighting over it, whatever. But the answer is the answer, whether you like it or not.
No, now Mallory's claiming that Retina's scamming people off the internet and I'm her number one victim.
Rissa is
actually she's dumb as hell. This coming from somebody who claims that she covers scammers, yet says I get $20 here, $20 there. So what?
Well, what about Rissa that sits over with her that is literally scamming people?
But is she gonna show receipts on any of that?
No.
No.
Wow. Huh.
The only receipt she has is for DoorDash.
Can I say something real quick?
She keeps turning me down.
I'm joking. Sorry.
I don't know. I think it's wild. I mean, and all due respect, I think it's wild that people are trying to that. If you want to know if your information has been leaked, contact Bougie yourselves. I suggest flagging your social security numbers because it's kind of wild. But for people to want to contact Bougie to find out if other people have been looked up or their information looked up, is kind of wild to me. It's being done for a reason. And all due respect for it, man, to say that you'll redact information and stuff, but you still have it. You still get it. It's uneasy.
I get it redacted. I'm not redacting. I get it redacted.
Okay, so everybody else is getting, you guys are saying, oh, she's taking accountability. Then where the hell is she? She needs to get on this app where she started it all and finish up her side instead of letting other people talk for her.
Hey, where's Fab 5 number 4?
We're not going to talk about that. She's not here.
One that contacted OG's kid.
And who's an adult. And OG also contacted other people's families. So come on, let's not do this. This is not about OG. This isn't about OG. This isn't about Fab 5 number 4. This is about everybody going, if you want your information to find out if your information's been leaked, contact
Don't
OG.
take the moral high ground when you hang out with a bunch of people that don't.
That goes both ways.
Wait, who's
that goes both ways?
At least I'm open about it.
That still doesn't make it right.
Well, you know what? That's people's choice. They see who I am, they see how I am, and they make their choice whether they want to associate with me or not. And I'm not begging anybody to associate with me.
I know, and I understand that. And I'm not going for you. I'm not saying you're doing anything wrong. I'm just saying, where is Bougie?
Hold your friend accountable. Hold number 4 accountable.
Oh, we do. We do. But just because you're throwing out people's information and shit because you're going for somebody else doesn't mean you're in the clear.
Y'all are passing information around each other too.
No, we're not.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Well, if y'all's like contacting kids and shit, I think y'all.
Okay, when you say kids, first of all, when people say kids, that makes everybody. It's done purposely to make everybody think that you're doing it to a child, a minor child. I'm not agreeing with doxing being okay at all.
Why were you mad that Mittens spoke with Liz and OG and you were in Ghost Soldiers Live for an hour gossiping with OG and Ghost?
I wasn't gossiping. I don't gossip. I say when I talk, I'm talking facts.
Oh, no.
He knows this.
Why'd you get mad at Mittens for talking to OG? And
I didn't get mad at Mittens for talking to OG.
You sure?
Oh, yeah. We got mad because she was doing stuff behind our backs and we were hearing it from other people. She wasn't being transparent. That's what our group was about, was being transparent.
Well, you're not very transparent about contacting OG's kid, because I didn't hear that come out.
She, excuse me, number 4 took accountability for that. And the kid was an adult and it was an innocent text. Not saying that it was okay. Not saying it was okay, but she did take accountability for it. So how many times does the person have to take accountability for something?
Five number 4. Did her kid get contacted because of something she did out of, malice for something OG did? Why would another family member be contacted? Because were they on the app?
Hold on one second.
She'll tell you what to say.
No,
I don't.
Room, and I'm trying to be respectful. Can you give me a second?
Okay, while you're looking for what you're looking for, let me make it fucking very clear. Holly Mae is not.
Hold on, can I cut you off real quick?
Go ahead.
I never contacted Gina's family.
No, Holly Mae's been waiting. OG, Holly Mae's been waiting. Give her a second.
Oh, my.
Oh no, it's. I was just gonna say, Mallory's over there talking about my accent slipping and all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I'm not defending Bougie at all. I think that she's just as sick and vile as Mallory and Rissa are for looking up people's information. For what reason? She claims she looked up Cartel because Cartel said she was gonna fuck her man. Are you kidding me? It is not Cartel's fault that your fiance got caught fucking.
10-year fiance, by the way.
Oh.
I have a question really quickly, Holly. You know that you made threats.
Is anybody talking?
No, but no.
When did I make a threat to harm someone while I was working on the clock? When have I ever been on TikTok live when I was on the clock? When have I ever even made a fucking video when I was live on the clock? I'll wait. I'll wait. Because I'm in scrubs does not mean I'm on the clock, dumbass.
I'll charge
Hey,
your husband.
Broken Crown, why don't you go calm your friend down? Go calm her down.
Wait, did I say husband? I'll charge your fiance half, Mallory. Don't worry.
These are the people that Thumper said sent her stuff.
Probably does at this point. Good luck with that, girl. Who are the 10 people that sent you people if you didn't ask for Nikki? Her group of at least 5 follow her closest friends, PP and Hold Latina or Hold on Let Me Go. Snapchat. She was kind of ousted for.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go get. Talk about how you threatened somebody at your workplace. By the way, Florida Man's probably got all your info.
Who? I don't care if Florida Man has my info. What the hell? I mean, I care, but I don't care at the same time. Like, bro, y'all bitches already had my information. What does Florida Man, what's different? Like, what's the difference? For one. For two, when did I threaten anybody while I was on the clock? When did I threaten anybody in general?
We're not scared of any of you bitches or any men on this app for that matter.
Right. Where was the threat and to who?
This is what Mallory is going to do to deflect. She's going to be like, Florida Man.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. Florida Man, they're literally saying that, or she's literally saying that I changed my accent. I speak how I speak. I don't give a fuck. Some people say I have an accent. Some people say I don't. Some people say I sound like I'm from somewhere else. Let me get mad and baby, I promise you won't be able to understand me. I'll speak Spanglish like a motherfucker when I'm mad.
That's the truth.
Mallory's gonna say, "Oh no, Florida man's so bad. He's gonna have your information." No, I'm getting it redacted. Getting it redacted. Don't believe me or believe me. Either one. I don't really care. But your answers are there.
Listen, get mine all the way. I ain't scared of none of you bitches.
Well, I ain't got nothing against nobody. And I mean, let's be real. I just fucking roast people on this app.
Yep.
People just don't like being insulted by me, so they make up all this weird shit. And I even told Otto in a live when Otto told me to pull up. I'm like, I don't do that shit. And he's like, oh, what, you a bitch? I'm like, yeah. I said behind the phone. What the fuck's wrong with y'all pulling
Bro,
up?
Mallory tokenizes her friends and her friendships and shit like that. Deflecting like a motherfucker right now.
Did you see me in her live 2 nights ago when it was like, I was like, Rissa owes $550, and she went on 15 different topics. She was pulling random shit out the chat. I got accused of insurance fraud. I got accused of giving somebody a heart attack. I got accused of having to pay the person that died back of the heart attack the money. And I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. It was weird.
Also, my accent is not cosplay, you dumb ass. You need to look up what cosplay is, Rissa. When they said cosplay, I promise you, I was like, what? Cosplay? What the fuck?
I mean, that sounds like digs at your ethnicity to me, but...
Have that recorded by chance?
Did they just say I was black? What the fuck?
Mallory, come on. You can't do that.
What the fuck?
Girl, she claimed, Mallory just said, does anybody have that recorded where Holly Mae said she was black? Bitch, where? You know I'm Casper the Friendly Ghost's sister, right?
Has she never watched one of your videos?
Right?
Oh, my.
Bitch, I'm talking about you put me in the motherfucking sun. You can't see me no more.
Like, you all up in your videos.
She's never, ever looked at your page then. God damn.
I've never ever seen a video without her in it. This is how much Mallory does research. But also, that night that I was in her box, they denied that Rissa owed that $550 and then turned around and said she did, and then made an excuse as to why she didn't pay. Weird behavior coming from somebody who sits there and eats Cheetos and calls out scammers with scammers sitting next to them while she's defending them.
Can I take this left for a minute? If I lie and say it's my birthday, Monster, will you yell at me?
Cicely Ray, nobody's catering to me. Half these people don't even like me.
Listen, I'm not even gonna lie. Florida Man hasn't even brought it up yet, but I damn sure got in his inbox and said, you got one fucking chance to tell me about something he did. I ain't scared of nobody. He will tell you that. So keep fucking around. And if I know that if anybody could get my information, it'd probably be him, but I still ain't scared. Hold up.
I don't want it. It's a weird narrative that people like Mallory spread. That I'm like all up on people's information. If you get to know me,
Florida man, real shit. Mallory needs to worry about who her man is contacting on the interwebs. Okay, she needs to not be worried about you so much. Just like she was fucking worried about Pastor Petty. She needs to worry about where her fiance is and who he's talking to on the internet and why it fucking frustrated her so bad when Cartel said she was gonna fuck her man states and states away.
because she's so insecure, she sees Cartel. She knows Cartel could take her man. I'm half convinced that her man is the one that doxed Cartel just to find out where he was going to take a vacation. But Cartel has too much class for her man. I think she wants to become Mallory's stepmom and put her in the corner, discipline her a little bit, teach her how to act right. You're already a piece of shit. Nobody likes you anyways, so you may as well not make it worse.
You'll have to come in on another account. She's gone. Key, you good?
I'm good.
Yes, Miss Sunshine says, you guys don't deserve the truth. And I say, I don't care if you like me or not. I'm going to tell you the truth.
Hey, Gypsy girl.
If it makes Bougie look innocent, it's because she's more innocent than we all blamed her for. And I'll be the first one to admit that.
Wait, say that again.
I said, if the truth makes Bougie look more innocent than we all claimed she was, then so be it. But it's the truth.
I'm telling you, Bougie is she's just as guilty as the next bitch in Mallory's live. Okay,
that's a lot better than all of them trying to push 100% of it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They all are. Like, literally, think about it. The last few fucking weeks, it's all been pushed on Bougie until Bougie comes back. And then it's pushed on Rissa and Mallory. And then it's pushed back on to Bougie when she goes in hiding. And then here's the thing, though. Bougie is the only one that has everybody else answering for her instead of getting up in the boxes and confronting the shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I'll be honest.
Bougie ain't shit. I've been saying that since day one. There's nothing anybody can tell me at all. Bougie puts people's lives in risk. She puts their situations in harm's way. She puts people in predicaments, and she does it all under the false perception that she's their friend. She's there for them. She wants to hear their stories and all the things.
So here's the thing. As I agree, Bougie is guilty too. I don't agree with people who are just as guilty, if not more guilty, in Rissa and Mallory's case, to try to push all the blame off on one person because they know that they are fed up with all of this. Bougie takes a box, nobody listens to her, everybody attacks her, me included. So who is really going to give Bougie a chance to speak? I know I wasn't. I know nobody else was. So if she's got to do it in a private way with, people who are going to let her speak, hear her out, she will take her accountability and take her box. However she chooses to do so, that is not my responsibility. My responsibility is to tell everybody where all of their information is coming. So dangerous people like Mallory and Rissa and Moonbeam and Shannon and Megan and even Bougie, is everybody knows who they are so they can fuck with them or they don't.
I will say that I've given her many, many, many chances to answer my motherfucking questions, but she runs. And then if it's a friend of hers whose live it is, I get blocked, muted, reported, all the things. And I've actually gone in without yelling to ask her. So.
No, I know. And it can be overwhelming.
Oh, for sure.
Everybody attacking it can be a little overwhelming. It's not to me. I kind of enjoy it.
Yeah, Rivka.
And I get where you're coming from, Monster, for sure. It can be annoying for everybody who has asked her to. But she thought people were her friends. And they turned out not to be.
Yeah, because Bougie pretended to be my friend and invited me onto her platform to share my trafficking story under the guise that she ran a nonprofit for trafficking victims. And she recorded my whole story without my knowledge and is just storing that. So I get that maybe she didn't do all the doxing, but she's done a lot of really fucked up shit to people who trusted her. And yeah. If she does come back in any meaningful way, I don't really see why people would give her the space to really even apologize at this point because it's been so much. Like, we've just learned a lot. And even if she's not the one gathering all the information, she's also spreading it around. So
I feel like I respect that. I do. But I feel like everybody deserves an opportunity for some kind of closure. And I would probably go live and let Bougie in a box and let anybody come up that wanted to have a conversation with her. And I just got to work on it and see.
Then let's do that. Let's do that right now.
I just can't do it right now.
Right, get her in the box
talking
right
to her.
now.
We can rush it, and we can.
No,
rush
ain't
it.
nobody gonna coddle her and wait for her time till she's ready, till she has enough of a
Let's
story
do that.
to
That
come
was a
out
great
and
idea.
sound like it's the fuck that shit.
That was a
Everybody's
great
gotten
idea.
so far with the information and the proof, right? Can we just give me a moment to do my thing and make this work?
Yeah.
Florida man, I'm telling you, Bougie is only giving you what she thinks that you want, or that she thinks that you want to hear. She is fucking playing.
No,
I'm telling you, this is her and Moonbeam. Literally, Moonbeam for months blamed Rissa and Mallory for literally everything that was proven she was doing and giving out.
Okay. I respect your opinion and I see where it comes from because I once had that opinion as well until I talked to her and I seen a bunch of stuff. And all I can do is get the proof, send it to those who are relevant to that portion of the information with context, of course, not just like, hey, here's a chat bubble that's blocked out and nothing top bottom. No, what was said leading up to, what was said after the whole conversation, insults, no insults, whatever, intentions, it doesn't matter. Good, bad, ugly. The information that is there, the people that are affected will get it. They will see who looked it up. And hopefully, if I'm not rushed in the situation and everybody's not like, hey, now, there will be some kind of closure for those who choose to take a box and have a conversation with her. And that's the best I can do. And I ain't even got to do that, but that's the best I can do.
Did Miss Unknown? I said, whoa, that's a great idea. Let's do that right now.
Yeah, well, if that live ever does happen, or if you ever
It won't.
I know, I know.
It
But
won't.
if it ever does happen, please invite me because I would like to know where Bougie got my info to send to Moonbeam, who then sent it to Leatherface, who then ran around the app. Thank God it wasn't really my name. But
Rivka, that live is going to come, and it's going to come with limits and stipulations and who can be in the box and who can ask what and what's going to be spoke about, what's not going to be spoke about, all that.
Have you seen my lives?
No.
My lives are no limits and nothing's off the table. Nobody's denied a box. Even the random people that I don't know can come take a box. Everybody's welcome to their opinion. Everybody's welcome to come up and correct me. Everybody's welcome to correct me in the chat. I don't block anybody. I don't mute anybody. Positive or negative comments can go. I want all sides to see it every single time. My mods have the easiest job in the world. Just watch.
Listen, I have the day off. I think it's a great day for this live.
I understand, but it's probably not a great day for everybody else like me.
I'm not going to lie. I want Bougie, Mallory, and Rissa. I want, not Mallory, but I want Rissa and Bougie in a box together. You know why? Because the blame keeps getting flipped on both of them. Like they keep bouncing the fucking blame back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Rissa gave Bougie my information. Bougie gave Rissa my information. And it changes every fucking day. Every day. And that's what's happening with a lot of people finding out that their information was leaked. The people keep bouncing the blame. And then they're never in the same space to call it out right then and there. You know what I'm saying?
Marissa will never. She would be welcome, but she would never. She'll be the one to not show up. I guarantee that. Because when proof starts to get shown, that's why Marissa would never say anything to object to anything Bougie was saying, because Bougie would go get the screenshot and prove her wrong. I'll give her credit there. Rissa is just awful.
Well, Rissa fucking admitted that Mallory's not the one that looks people up. I do.
Mallory looks people up too.
Oh, I know.
Like, it's ridiculous. Why they can't be honest about it is wild.
I'm just saying, like, if y'all are going to pass around information, like, when's the fucking cookout? Like, what are we doing? I'm not understanding. What are we doing?
We just live in life till it happens.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to happen. Y'all are going to catch the wrong weirdo. I'm telling you.
So, Gigi, no, I'm not just after Rissa because of money owed. Rissa is just lying. And it's weird when you got somebody sitting there on the couch, sometimes a chair, calling out people asking for money for a hotel or to get by or for food or whatever. But then you have Rissa, who is asking for money on the back end, being protected by the same person that is calling other people out for significantly less money. It's a weird thing. And Leatherface is whatever I call her. She is guilty too, way more guilty. Moonbeam is also guilty. Megan, Shannon, I don't mean to leave them out. They're guilty too.
So have you seen proof that it was all Marissa, not Bougie? If you can confidently come up here and say that.
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
I showed it earlier.
Okay.
I can show it again.
You don't need to. I believe you. You're good. I'm going to hop down because this shit is draining as fuck. It's been going on for months, and I think it's just real weird. Real weird that everybody runs and hides the second the truth starts coming out. So, yeah. Thank you for your time. Bye.
Everybody wants their answers. And everybody's going to get their answers. People up. Nobody's not guilty. Everybody's guilty. But
Oh,
sorry. Go ahead.
nothing. I was just gonna say I'm gonna hop down. Thanks for having me up.
Yeah, I'm hopping down too. For me, it's always fuck Bougie. She's gonna get into a live, and she's gonna, if it's not going her way, she's either gonna dip out or she's not gonna do it. She's gonna scream at the top of her lungs, "No, I don't owe nobody shit," but really she does. You ain't gotta show people's information, but bitch, take accountability for the shit that you did and stop trying to pass the shit off. You having people answering for you, sending out even more fucking screenshots to quote unquote prove your innocence is bullshit.
Just to prove a point.
Yeah, I need some WD-40s. I got some Mallory share going on.
Sorry, I was muted. I forgot I was muted. I'm good, Mrs. Homie. And thank you, Monster and Holly Mae, for coming in the box. Thank you, Sunshine. I always forget I'm muted.
Oh, okay. I'm hopping down. Everybody will see me around. When there are answers, I'll give them. And when the live happens, I'll advertise it.
Yes, please. Thank you, Florida Man.
Yeah, thank you guys.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. What a day, what a day, what a day. You're welcome.
Jesus Christ. Sorry, I had to pee. Thank you, Monster. Thank you, Holly Mae. I had to pee. Tea?
You're very welcome. Yes.
This is your fucking fault.
It is, well, no. It's Dora, it's your fault.
Nope.
We're gonna
So
be
I
like
wonder how the fuck Moonbeam or Bougie has my motherfucking name in their mouth in these text messages, but we're all about warning people, right?
No. Oh.
They were just saying you were running your mouth. It wasn't your personal information, Dora.
So I want to know why the fuck.
Hey, it was Moonbeam. I caught that at the top of the first text message. If you want to see it again.
Where the fuck is Moonbeam?
She fucking ran.
When were they sent? When are the dates on them true?
Yeah, like, it was 7 days ago. Well, a little more than 7 days ago. It was March 21st. So Moonbeam been talking shit about a lot of people. She dirty.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And she ran as soon as I said, "Can I get a big box?" She dropped. She knew what was up.
So the good cookies that y'all are talking about, the name that y'all gave me, is not blocked or muted.
Look, there's like 12 people that are fucking claiming to be blocked and they're not. I'm sick of looking. I ain't unblocking nobody. I ain't looking no more, so don't ask.
My father's angels. I'm the only one that can take the heat for being able to talk to Bougie from the public. I'm also the only one that can apparently be diplomatic enough to talk to Bougie for the answers.
Are they? It's okay, Fat Bob.
I don't want to say so much right now, but I won't.
I will say this to Ms. I don't give a fuck or whatever the fuck her name was. Next time you come in my live and in my box, if you're gonna say something, you better have proof or you better be ready to name drop.
Let's be honest. You sat up in here and you told T all these lists of people. There were so many lists, all these motherfucking lists. I'm sick of hearing the fucking list. And how about every one of them is fucking guilty for the bullshit that they sit on the back end and want to know what color somebody's asshole is?
I agree. I just came to say, yeah, Better Days, Dora, Mrs. Homie, us four cannot be in the box together at the same time anymore. We just caused too much mass destruction, and I really was just coming to talk to y'all. Man.
Right? Wow, I'm fucking pissed.
You put all of us in the same box, and Lord, the whole ceiling fell out.
It did, quick like.
Man. I was like, that's
Listen, Miz, I don't hate you. I don't even fucking know you. But in my life, if you're gonna say that something happened or somebody did something, you're gonna fucking show receipts or you're not in my box.
Ms., I'm going to be respectful. Well, no, I'm not, actually. Do you remember the time that you were disrespectful to me? You want to talk about hating somebody when I came up in your little friends box, your fucking snarky friend? When I was in there trying to speak about the shit that Skittles had done as well.
That bitch is talking about us right now?
Oh, God. Okay. Yeah.
Who's Bowflex? Who the fuck is Bowflex?
Mallory. You guys might want to drop if you don't want to be in the same box if we got
Mallory, let me just make it clear right now. I don't give a fuck what people are saying about you, Mallory. I give no fucks. If you're going to speak about me, have the fucking bandana and have the fucking hair bow guts to get your ass in a box with me.
Everybody, put your seats in the upright position. Fasten your seatbelts.
I'll be back.
Because you better have that same motherfucking energy with me. If you're going to speak about me on your platform, let me in that fucking box or come over here and say it to my face.
She won't.
Because we all know that you hide in your little text messages with your friend fucking Rissa and Bougie, right? That's what you did, Mallory.
This was an unexpected twist for Mallory and Rissa and Shannon and Megan. I'm just going to say, so they're going to crash out a little bit. They're going to be really emotional about this because they're fucked. There's no way they can explain themselves out of it.
Yeah, fuck Mallory. And Mallory, I will tell you to your face to go fuck yourself. Quite frankly.
Come in on a different account, Miss Sunshine. You're not going to be a fucking cunt to Dora. Ain't going to happen. Not here.
Oh, I welcome it. I welcome a bitch to be a cunt today.
She gone.
When you tell her to go fuck herself, make sure you wear a face shield because that Cheeto dust, it gets everywhere.
And Mallory, let's be honest. Be honest with your fucking people. You want to know what color fucking underwear people are wearing on a daily. You stream their shit, you all meddling in their fucking life.
What was she saying, Dora?
Don't give a fuck. You think Bernadette's bad today? Well, let me tell ya. 0 to 100. We ain't hitting no motherfucking brakes.
It was fun, y'all. Yeah, I appreciate you, Better Days, but we got to be more careful when we get us four in a box because, people are catching concussions, boy.
No, we need to get Not the One up here, too. And really...
Oh, hell no.
No.
Right now, he's doing just fine.
Nope.
I like Not the One.
I love it. He's great. He's great.
He can just.
Miss, do you have
Don't do my
receipts?
friend. Don't do my friend.
Look,
Listen,
I have a problem with people talking big and bad and fucking going to other people's shit and saying something. That's just me. Own what you say and say what you fucking own or shut up. Don't act like a
Mrs.
big
Homie's
fat
family
ass.
to me.
Homie's in there.
Yeah, Mrs. Homie's family to me off this fucking app. Let me tell you what.
Okay, hold on.
I got a problem with people who try to play nice in a box and like 50 different boxes and then go and talking shit.
Mallory, grab a hold of your fucking headband and grow a set. Period.
Nobody dropped Mrs. Homie.
Mallory did.
Oh, I was going to say nobody would drop Mrs. Homie over here.
No.
Yeah, Mrs. Homie's good people. Mallory's crashing already.
Sorry, I read that wrong. Sorry, Florida man.
Oh no, you're good. I read it wrong.
I mean, let me say this while Mallory's got the volume turned up. Mallory, you sat there and bitched about. You sat there. Oh well, I looked up Cartel because she was coming for my man. Says Miss fucking Insecure. Let's be honest, the bows ain't doing it, honey. If you that fucking insecure, maybe you should step away and work on your fucking self instead of worried about somebody on the internet that you beefing with that tells you they coming for your man. If somebody could take your fucking man that quick, he wouldn't yours, baby. He wasn't yours. So why the fuck you stressing about it? You look the shit up. You just as fucking guilty.
I can't find her account.
Can you let Miss Homie up?
T, I just blocked Clam Juice because allegedly that's Skittles and she don't get to play in the same fucking area.
Thank you.
I got you. Thank you very much, guys.
That was you, Miss.
I just want to say I was not being a cunt to Dora. Dora knows how to get a hold of me on the back end if she wants the receipts. I was honestly answering Holly Mae when.
Until you have the receipts, don't come in my box.
Thank you.
Okay, quick. I just want to make a statement here. Mallory and every fucking one of them, they need to go dry fuck themselves with a cactus. Just saying. They might feel better.
I agree.
They might actually feel better.
I can sign it.
Pop back down because I am cooking.
Stop letting sunshine in a box, guys. Thank you.
And Ram, I'll send you a picture of this cheesy chicken hash brown.
Hey, Thumper, what you sent me, I showed. I asked you for the list of the 10 people that you claimed sent you people's information that you didn't ask for. And what you sent me, I don't do what you call it?
2810.
If you're gonna tell Holly Mae there's a list of people, then send that list of people that's sending you shit.
This is what
That's why she's pissed. Sorry, Holly Mae.
This is what she sent me.
Nobody should be doing it, Valerie. You're one to preach, boo-boo. You one to sit over there and preach about somebody not doing something when you the fucking messiest bitch on here. Be for real.
She's over there not doing nothing on that couch or in that chair. She over there just looking people up.
And then went in the comments talking about how we don't deserve the truth. I told you I don't do the private shit. Everybody and anybody knows that.
Facts.
Nope.
Stop messaging me, Sunshine. I don't
Over
give a
there
fuck.
and welcome me. You can message people and ask them for my fucking information, Mallory. I got 2 speeding tickets, one in the state of South Carolina and one in Kentucky. Look it up. I don't give a fuck.
The second you went from 1 hour you were good with me and you didn't need no receipts to the next hour that you didn't do Discord and you went live crying that I only sent you 2 receipts and then I unloaded the receipts on you and you're like, oh my God, stop, you're an abusive motherfucker. And then you just completely fucking switched. That is when you lost my support. I still co-sign you contacting Mallory's mother. I stand on that. I thought it was funny. She should know. But now I'm good.
Yep. And Mallory, FYI, catfish is not S-A. Mallory, you listening to me, you stupid bitch?
Bro, if that was the case, Neve would not have a TV show.
Facts.
Look, I bet she's using her fiance now because if the last man didn't have enough money, why do you think she's with this one?
She's claiming that somebody named Milk, Queen of Witches, her group, and Pastor Petty. And then some lady with the screen name Latina something.
Yeah, Mallory's got me blocked.
Of course she does.
Yeah, she's going off on Miss Homie right now.
I wish the fuck she
though.
would. Mallory, come over here and say that shit to my face. I don't give a fuck, but you ain't gonna disrespect Mrs. Homie and talk to Mrs. Homie like that. Where the fuck you at? Come over here and disrespect me.
Dora, we're trying to listen to Mrs. Homie rip her a new one. Shh, for a second, please.
No, she's not in the box. Mallory's in the box by herself. She's talking shit while Miss Homie ain't in the box.
That's all she can do. She
I misunderstood. Sorry. Go off, Dora. Go off.
She will not argue with anybody in the box. She cannot. She can't do it because she lies too much.
Yeah, she dropped Mrs. Homie.
I misunderstood the comment. Sorry.
Yeah, but this is the list that Thumper gave me.
Did I fucking Mallory?
That man that so many.
They keep pushing it on Florida Man, and now Florida Man, and y'all got to be worried about Florida Man and be scared of Florida Man and Florida Man. Like, what the fuck?
If y'all had to be worried about me, I wouldn't fucking tell you I was talking to you. I'd be lying.
I ain't scared of Florida Man. I ain't never felt scared of Florida Man.
Florida Man's got my fucking cell phone number. I ain't scared of him.
All right, I'm gonna get down, but y'all have a good day.
Thank you, Holly Mae.
Thank you, Holly Mae. I'll see you later in the gas station.
No,
all right.
No, you are a scammer. Bye.
Gigi winks.
No.
Not too long. I like you too much.
Honey, I have covered you. Oh, I'm gonna keep talking about Cece.
Why don't you talk about Rissa, Mallory?
That woman is. I got a
Why don't you
message
talk about Megan instead of working with her?
that she said she was gonna keep doing what she does.
Nice way to change the subject, Mallory.
That's what she always tries to do.
Candace isn't scared of you.
If you got claw machines fed up, you might want to be afraid. I probably will steal them.
People are starting to reach out to me on CC.
Anybody that reaches out to Mallory is a fucking idiot.
Because you're the keeper of secrets, right, Mallory? Just like y'all's little secrets are slowly coming the fuck out on the internet? Sure.
Them secrets been coming out. Her shaming DV, her shaming SA, her making a fool of SA, saying her catfishing. Her getting catfished is SA. Bullshit. The way that she poor shames people, the racist remarks that she makes and then apologizes for poorly and then continues to make other racist remarks. Supporting Megan, who is both racist and transphobic. There's a lot of stuff Mallory's done. There's a lot of people that Mallory has hurt.
All this info on me, and I've never taken accountability for anything, and she just believes so heavily in the truth and getting. Where's Mayor? Why didn't Mayor box up with me and tell everybody? Can tell me. I have asked her.
What does Mayor have to do with this?
You is, and she's still.
This is not out in the ass, Mallory. This is Dora wanting to talk shit to you. This is Ram wanting to talk shit to you.
When I met Mayor said she has.
Look, you probably got Mayor blocked while you're sitting there talking about it. Why don't you go blow your fucking man and get the fuck off the internet, you dumb fucking cunt.
Okay, y'all ain't my sunshine. I'm gonna guess that you're sunshine.
I really think that there's a group of people on this app.
You were asked to give that information, and you refused to do it. You just wanted to keep running that mouth. So I dropped you because I'm about receipts.
Right now. No one's focusing on
Me,
fakers.
my platform.
There's 400 people over here not fighting with each other. We're talking shit about Mallory. Rissa, Megan, Moonbeam, Shannon, Bougie. We're talking. We're saying everybody's guilty.
Do you know that OG got a bunch of money from Gina and she lied to you about it?
Did you know that I seen the receipts?
Lied about Gina's case between the daughter-in-law?
Why, when I took a box to play, there's receipts.
And all of a sudden, when she decided Kai was still of use to her, she came out and
It's the deflection live I've ever seen.
Right.
Links came in here leaving a comment. I was like, no, you getting the fuck out of here.
Yes, Rissa got money from OG.
Hey, Blue, how are you?
Yep.
Blue, The shit you said about T, you better go on about your way. Dude. Hey.
I would give Blue an opportunity to apologize or explain why they said that.
They got me kicked out around saying I was talking shit on them.
OG messaged on the backside.
That's fair. I'm good with everybody. Y'all handle business.
Mr. Homie is live. Okay.
Mallory
Yeah,
said
who are you? Okay. Who are you?
yes,
Go away.
Rissa did respond about owing money. Rissa said she didn't owe it. Then she said she did. Then she said she made excuses as to why she didn't pay. But at first, she said she didn't know it.
And that night that I had Daisy
Blue,
on,
how do you not know Rem? Rem's good people.
About Mexican Homie, but they went on their platform and yelled and screamed.
Don't know us. Don't know me or T, but can talk shit about us. Okay. I'll see how that works.
Candace, I said your name, and I was reading your comment about Florida Man. Me, I said your name, the host.
What was her comment?
Let me go back
and I will point it out again. All of y'all are mad that information's out there, that people know your name. Who do you think is the number one just fucking TikTok archive on anybody and everybody on this app?
Rissa, Mallory.
Has the most people's information. Who do you think has an entire
Is it a contest?
database of people's backgrounds, court records, Facebooks, full names?
Is it a contest?
Because you've all been sending it to him for over a year now.
She's gonna say me.
Everyone who wants to
she said for the record, Florida Man, I am not scared of you. That's what I read.
Oh, they're messing around with them.
Yeah, I know. I just read
okay.
it. So I just want to make sure she's not, because she wanted to blame Dora for saying her name, and it was me.
You all haven't been sending people's background checks to Pastor Petty.
I don't send shit to Petty. Not a goddamn thing have I ever sent to Petty.
Go up on the screen. We've seen the people you have.
But hasn't Mallory?
That shows that Mallory is obviously looking people up, because how would she know I sold my home? And in one live, she said exactly what I sold my home for.
And y'all notice how the one person who's probably got the most information on everybody, including Bougie, I'm saying it, Bougie, OG, Florida Man, and Pastor Petty.
Okay, Candace.
Those four right there.
I don't know who's who in here.
More information combined on anyone else.
Well, that's funny, because Florida Man can contest to the fact that I hardly have anybody's information.
I don't have any respect.
People can think whatever they want about me. I tend to not correct rumors.
Tell them to go do research on Smashly.
She doesn't have respect for the homies anymore.
And lying about it, and then
She told everyone she looked it up months ago. Really?
They're calling out.
That's weird. That is weird.
I just don't care anymore.
Like, I guess I just don't understand, what does me selling my house have to do with anything?
They lied about me.
No.
Jazzy, do you want a box?
And wouldn't listen.
Homie, why do you exclusively use Snapchat? You don't go on anything else because your stuff gets deleted. You're on calls for 3 hours looking people up.
Why didn't Smash get
I don't think that she should be throwing people us for sending Pastor Petty shit, though, if she did too.
She did. Hi, Tinkerbell.
Here, Mrs. Homie is literally mad because I pointed out that everyone in a box where Mrs. Homie was is mad that people are aware of who they are, but Mr. Homie's looking at people's Facebooks. So why is it okay for some but not all?
He's not passing it around, though. He's not passing the information around.
When you're a P3DO, which is what Mr. Homie's been covering lately, you don't get to have the privacy of anything. My opinion only.
No, my opinion too. But those
Oh,
two,
it's
3
okay.
videos have to be off the app.
Can acknowledge that the things people are mad about are the things they're doing.
Personally, I'm not mad about anything except for the fact that Mallory keeps covering and deflecting and just not accepting the accountability. She's not sitting there saying, "Yeah, I did that shit."
If homie doesn't like me, homie doesn't like me. I don't give a fuck.
He's doing awareness though. Y'all are just being fucking
Messy and stupid.
Mallory should watch Homie more.
Yeah.
She would learn how to do awareness
Yeah.
instead of defense.
Yep.
Okay. What about it? Y'all have been trying to cancel me for a year now.
Well, you don't even do awareness, really. You just
The only problem you have
stream
is
their
that
life.
you haven't broken me.
Oh, you've been broke a while now, girl. You've been on that fucking tickety-tockety crying. Because you're feeling...
I'm
not. I'm not. But my shit's been looked up. I don't look up anybody's shit.
Nope.
All of these people who are mad that
I am getting shared Mr. Homie's live. So I'm going to go over there because I'm pretty sure with the amount of messages I'm getting, that might be needed.
Okay.
If not,
Thank
okay.
you.
came up here and said that it's okay for him to do it.
Thanks, Florida man. You doing okay, T?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Fucking Mallory's stupid. There's a big difference between looking up shit and passing it to people.
Yep. Hi, drop and go.
At this point,
Mallory.
I don't go running anybody's background.
Look, you come for one of mine and I'll fucking run you through the dirt.
For them, but not me.
But I don't just say, oh, I'm just picking a name, guys. Look, Petty's parole officer. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, hold please. I gotta look her up. No. And you're with the first name that popped in when I was saying the statement.
I'm gonna do what I want to do.
But you're not just looking up the beggars, Mallory.
Don't get it twisted. I'm not looking up nobody. Her name was just the first one that I saw when I looked down. Don't DM me. I'm not looking up nobody.
May had full mental awareness when she literally responded to a comment on a video, clicked make the video, threatened somebody while at work in her scrubs with her little medical ID tag plastic part showing. It's my platform.
That doesn't have her address or phone number on it.
I'm done letting people think
And you can be in your scrubs and not at work.
It's just like with Florida Man.
It's called just getting home.
Why is anybody giving this man a voice?
Florida Man?
Why is anybody letting Florida Man dictate who should be doing what?
Florida Man doesn't
getting
dictate
all of
me.
y'all's information from OG and Bougie. I guarantee, I would bet money on it that he has gotten information from OG and Bougie on people, and that's why he's threatening to dox certain people.
But y'all have already done it, so, I mean... You're gonna call him out for maybe doing it?
Go take care of your dogs, Mallory. Shit.
Y'all have already done it. That's why people are talking about y'all.
But I love that, like, what makes them...
Mallory is honestly lady. You get all of you guys over here getting manipulated. Can you, Mallory, can you speak English?
The kids are outside playing. No, they're playing. You're not gonna go out.
Because here's the thing. I watch it all.
Thank you.
So I'm not getting manipulated at all. And I see the receipts.
So
and I make
coming at me for like the last...
I make up my mind based on that.
I pointed out a fact.
Receipts. Which Mallory doesn't have.
Because I can do what I... Up people's Facebooks. That's not talking trash.
Like, Mallory, you're on Skittles level of obsessed.
Again,
That's bad.
people that she's getting money from, or she got money from.
Can you prove that? Where's the receipts? You keep saying it.
Do y'all know that she threatens people?
You keep saying it.
Do y'all know that she went on Homie's platform and accused 2 people of things that she backtracked on?
Y'all.
And she's gone on Mexican Homie's platform. Person in a text message to stage.
What about the money you got for your husband's
to make
birthday?
herself look less guilty of something.
Beyonce. She's not married. Don't be a
Beyonce.
misogynist now, because you know marriage is all, it's
It is.
misogyny.
Yeah.
You know.
Beyonce.
Come on now.
My bad.
Yeah.
I accused Mallory of being married. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Has done the worst of the worst.
That's bad.
Remember when she went on Mexican Homie's platform and accused a mother of her baby going through withdrawal and said she got a text from a family friend of that family? That person was a beggar. Absolutely. I was calling them that as well too, because I love it. The PayPal and the P.O. box are all you got to go at me with.
Dallas, do you want a box?
Why do you have a PayPal and a post office?
Because all y'all wanted to come up with all these lies about me. I give you 2 things that you think you can pick apart and make me look bad. You've been so focused on that shit, you're the only ones that bring it up. All of the ones who want to make me look bad, you're the only ones who bring it up. I'm not canceled, but it's okay. You can keep saying it.
I mean, I'll bring it up. Why do you? That's what scammers do.
Oh no, here they come. Let them go. But yeah, one of Mrs. Homie's really good friends has been getting money from people behind the scenes. And when it was being called out, Mrs. Homie and Mr. Homie decided they were going to make me look bad rather than admit that the lady had come on their platform twice and lied. So if anybody remembers Kai, there was that incident where OG went on and made up a bunch of lies about Kai, and then the next day realized that she lied, so she tried to throw Tennessee Honey whiskey under a bus. And then after
So is she saying that she gets a 20 here, a 20 there in her PayPal?
That Daisy's baby was in withdrawal. She also had his dead name outed, and remember when OG pretended to be Kai so they could frame Kai for some prank phone calls?
I went straight to fucking Tesco, buddy. They just fucking whapped the shit out of me.
Okay. So Wasty Casey on Spotify said none of these people are safe for trans people to be around. What?
And they still give OG the benefit of the doubt, and they still defend OG.
What does that even mean?
Even after OG went on their platform and said that Daisy's baby was an active withdrawal, and that was proven to be a lie.
Hey, Robin.
But they're allowed to look up into people's lives, right?
I don't.
That's the point. Just like Smashley came
Did you guys accidentally hit the box on my phone?
No, you did.
No. Hey.
Robin, don't lie. You wanted to be up here.
I was outside. My mom accidentally hit a box. I'm sorry.
Oh,
wait, you're naked?
You know, just
Everybody. Robin's necky.
Y'all want to come
Raylan, did they Raven?
Keep going.
She would never, that princess.
On someone and it was the wrong person.
Ram, did you do that shit? Did you put me up in a box?
Raylan, you hit me.
Yes, I did. I missed you so much, I yanked you up in a box. But you had to hit accept, so either way, it's your fault. Oh.
Yeah, I'm Nikki.
Thank you, Mama.
You want me to drop you?
Right, Sandra?
All right, Robin, if you want to come back, hit the button.
If you're gonna sit there
Bye.
and lie, I'm not gonna let
You're so cute.
and act like
Robin's been blocked, G.
somebody for something when you have people in the
They
box who are
can't
doing the
stand
same
there's
exact
someone
thing
who
and
brings
making it
out
okay for
morals
them
and
but not
ethics
others.
with facts without receipts.
Again, I didn't say anything bad. I just pointed out that Mrs. Homie was sitting in a box with people who were complaining about people looking people's information up, and I asked the question, does Mrs. Homie not, or does Mr. Homie not look people's Facebooks up?
He's doing awareness.
Why is it okay for one person?
He goes after P3DOs. Them motherfuckers don't deserve to have Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, and every other goddamn thing that's on the internet.
What the entire awareness community operates on, and people who call out.
You're not doing it for awareness or beggars, though.
If people came on here and weren't looking people up, and Mexican Homie didn't have proof of things, would you believe him?
You're not doing it for scammers and beggers.
Would you say, can you prove that?
He's such a narcissist.
She is.
Gaslighting at its finest. And you fucking idiots that sit there and collect that shit are crazy.
Doesn't want the logic.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
And you don't get to set the rules for people, and you don't get to tell people how they're allowed to run their platform, and you don't get to sit here and make up these lies.
And you don't.
Haven't done shitty things.
Look, maybe if you went and did something with your man, he wouldn't be cheating on you, and you wouldn't be as scared of what Cartel says in a box. So, there's that. She's not going to for a while. She gets to run with this shit.
She literally has lied about court cases involving people she's stolen money from to make them look bad.
How do you look? I got, honest to God, there's 151 people in here. How the good fuck do you steal money from people on the internet? I mean, I know how you steal it if they live in the same house or the same town or the same city, but on the internet, how do you steal money? I don't understand. Mr. T, do you know the answer to that question?
Money from somebody by the end of August. Hey, no.
Oh.
Robin.
That's the same way that you stole my credit card, Ram.
No, I didn't steal it. I blackmailed you into giving it to me. That's a big difference.
Yeah, true.
And that's the payment for my friendship. I get credit cards, deposits. I get all the things.
My question is, why don't they all just own up to their shit, stop doxing people, and grow the fuck up?
I tell you though, I've never sat here and
Because they won't have nothing to talk about if they did that.
So for people to act like they can tell some people to do something, but they can't, or they can let others.
Good. He should call Mallory out.
You want in a box? Get in a box.
Because the only awareness she does is she sits there and she streams him when she doesn't have other people to talk about that has nothing to do with awareness.
I don't sit here and
Facts.
I don't sit here and pass out everybody's information.
That's the only way she does awareness.
Welcome back, Florida man.
Did I look
Uh-oh.
at the Facebook page? Yep. Did Mexican homie look at Cece's page? Probably. Why do I get?
Yes, Bubbles. She does shame and bully.
That's the fucking.
She does pass information around. 100% of the way.
Bad about homie, but I'm absolutely. I'm gonna point the fact out that it's fucking hypocritical as shit to sit here or fucking Holly Mae or any of them get to tell other people how they have to run their platform. Because I can tell you that the people who want to sit this digging and I pass all this information around on people, they're the same fucking people who will sit there and tell you I never do anything to prove anything, so I never have the facts.
She never shows receipts.
No, she doesn't.
If being honest is being told what to do, she should be honest anyways.
Stuff, but I have all of this information. Because those are the arguments that the same person will use. Florida.
Welcome back, Jenny.
Mallory never shows anything. Mallory doesn't have anything. Mallory never shows anything. And then instantaneously, Mallory's got all this information on people that she shows. Mallory's doxing people. Mallory's doing this. Mallory doesn't have it, does have it.
Mallory condoned a child being doxxed in her platform. And then a man showed up to the house. So she can explain that one off. And I've got the screenshot to that.
Logic, because ignorance doesn't want to listen.
Good luck, Chevy.
The fuck was that?
Your dogs are begging for attention. Get off the internet.
What was that noise?
The WD-40 you need from the chair.
But I'm so tired of watching there being like two sets of rules. And I'm so tired of people acting like you have to have approval from an entire community of people to run your platform. This is exactly how it's been from day one.
Okay, so nobody's asking her to show receipts that she has people's information. People are asking her to show receipts on what the fuck she says about other people.
But she didn't have a problem when she was sitting in Petty's live, did she? Nope. Didn't have a problem dragging anybody then, did she? Nope. Didn't have a problem telling everybody what they could and what they couldn't do then, right? Nope. Fuck you, Mallory.
And they want to say you do all this research and you have all this information on
They're
people.
saying you have two husbands?
You don't do research and you don't have information on people. And it's fucking weird. Oh, I have two husbands? Oh, that's fun. Do I really? Damn, I've been busy. You learn a lot about yourself on this app. For instance, did you know that evidently my fiance was my best friend's husband? And I stole him from them. Which is weird.
Well, that's interesting.
Well, hell, I want two husbands.
Shit, I've got two.
You know.
I mean.
I'm gonna wager a bet if I didn't know about it, Mr. Mel probably doesn't know about it. But he might. He might be hiding it from me. I don't know. Evidently he cheats on me too. So there's that. I don't know if you guys knew that, but Florida Man was putting that out there today. So was
Oh, she's so pissed off.
Weird.
Mm-hmm.
Destroy people's relationships. Can I actually, I've been thinking about that. Can I talk about something?
Hey, Sally.
How does someone who gets on this app and
No,
talk about
you can't.
the abuse that
But wait, how is she going to ask people? I got hold, please.
So if I buy me some bows and I start going live and eating Cheetos on live and doxing people, will you come support me?
But I'm going to do that. I'm going to buy one of those bows and some glasses like that.
fiance is cheating
And a bag of Cheetos.
with people on the internet. Like, that was really low, Holly Mae. That was pretty fucking disgusting of you.
That she is so pressed about this. Like, the truth is coming out, and she just don't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
No Cheetos and oh man, Florida man just wants to watch people burn. I don't know how.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, Amber.
But if you're
I wanted to call, or I wouldn't call shit. I'm tired. I wanted to tell you, we had to take Axel to Indianapolis to the vet there because he's had 21 seizures since last